Hi. Uh, I really don't know how to start this other than saying hi. How are you? Obviously, you can't respond because this is a one-way recording. But let me introduce myself. My name is Bill Masuku. I am a comic book artist, writer, storyboard artist. I try to avoid the term illustrator because I save that for people who, do cover art or do like single amazing pieces. I usually work in sequential media, but we'll get to explaining what that is later if you don't already know what that is. Um, I've been working in the industry for 8, 9 years now, and I've learned quite a bit. Um, I'm a self taught artist, so I didn't specifically go to a tertiary institution or um, some kind of foundational course that helped me get where I am. But self taught is a really, really, really fancy way of just saying um, I learned on YouTube. Well, YouTube, other artists, Instagram, whatever social media was active and available at the time of learning. And one of the things that I really appreciate is just artists' willingness to teach, to be this decentralized hub of knowledge for all things line, design, color, shape, and visual language. And I want to contribute as much as I can, so that in case somebody who's coming up needs this specific resource, it is here, it is ready, it's available for you. So let me just adjust my mic here. Um, I what do I want to say? Um, so as much as I'm a self-taught artist, I'm an African artist, which means that as much as the art experience is universal, there are nuances within being an artist from a different region that don't apply. So again, I said I'm a comic book artist, but I also draw manga. But the way to get into manga, the way to get into making comics for the big two, are completely different experiences. So too with getting into bande dessinée, if you live in a francophone country or in France specifically. Um, so in my first year of doing this, I'm in the capital city of my country, Harare, and they are basically a handful of comic book artists. At least at the time, there was very few people you could turn to and say, "Hi, um, I don't know what a gutter is. I don't know what grammage I should be printing on. What's the difference between RGB and CMYK? How did you do it?" And when you are like one of five or less people, there's a burden of people asking you a bunch of questions, and you may not have capacity, which turns you into what you started as an introvert, and you don't answer anything. You kind of disappear into your work, into your craft. And that's what I found at the beginning of my career is there were two really prominent artists in my city, but they were very busy people. And I kind of just continued to fumble at this comic stuff. I had some ideas, so I definitely wanted to do superhero stuff because you are what you eat. And so if you consume a lot of superhero content, you want to make superhero content. You want to do your African version of Superman, of Batman, of Wonder Woman. And since the time I started, I know that there are different countries that have had their takes at these archetypes. They're very simple to understand. Whether it's a super soldier, a rich gadgeteer, a warrior woman, like they're all these very standard, easy to build off, and then just twist on their origin story. So for Wonder Woman, if she was raised in a different civilization somewhere in East Africa with those deities and gods. Um, will you get a very similar Wonder Woman character who's strong, confident, maybe has a lasso of truth or something to that effect?